The day starts with early morning bullpens for some, followed by conditioning either out on the field or in the indoor gym. When the team takes the field for stretching, the pitchers get loose and then split up into groups. Some will throw bullpen sessions. Other will go on the backfields and work on pitchers' fielding drills.
It's fun. I mean, we're all fielders once we release that ball anyway, and a lot of us growing up played different positions besides pitchers, so it's our time to be fielders out there. So we have a good time with it.
It's nice to just be back on the field again, and be with the guys. And PFPs aren't a pitcher's favorite thing to do, but it gets your body back in the swing of things, and sees a ball off a bat for the first time in a while. It's you feel like a little kid out there, like you don't know what you're doing, and but once you kind of get in the swing of things, it's all fun. And
it is a marathon, not a sprint, and the pitchers have plenty of time to build up their arms.
You can't rush it. Spring training is so different than the way it used to be. Guys would use spring training to get ready, but nowadays you got to come in spring training ready for the most part. So it's learning your body and then knowing how much to go, when not to go too much.
A lot of guys, including myself, we want to show that. I mean, obviously we can perform already, but it's important to kind of go into it slow. Maybe the first week, second week you pick it up, third week you pick it up a little bit more, and towards the end of spring you're pretty much full steam take you into the season.
Really, I just take it slow. I had to learn over the years. I would come into spring training and try to blow it out the first day and show everybody that I'm ready. And as I've gotten older, I just make sure that my delivery is good is the first thing, because that takes all the stress off your arm, and just make sure I'm hitting spots after that. Not really worried about how hard I'm throwing, because that'll come, and making sure that my delivery is good and I'm staying tall and I'm throwing the ball downhill.
I've kind of learned that over the years. My first couple times in camp, I was coming out of the gates like trying to throw as hard as I could, just because you want to impress the higher ups and things like that. And now that I've kind of learned how my arm works in the off season and try and gradually get myself there, because these first couple bullpens, I mean there's no need to really go out there and let it all loose. I mean there's a time and a place, obviously, and hopefully that's in October.
The day ends for the pitchers with a heavy dose of running for conditioning as they ready for the long haul of a 162-game schedule.
Oh, it definitely helps. I mean, even in April, late in the game, when you're feeling a little tired, you can just think back to what you're doing, what you did out here, and this definitely prepares you to be ready and pitch late in the games, and condition is everything.
All in a day in the life of a pitcher in Yankees spring training camp.